you just feel strong. The moment you put on that uniform, you just feel like responsible. I've only done daily soaps, which is usually bedroom and living room drama. So for me, it was kind of a big deal. It's always nice when when you learn from your partner, because I've learned so many things from her in the past. He kind of taught us how to hold the weapon right, how to have your body language, the posture and everything.
Actor Vivek Dahiya is all set to bring a treat for his fans with his new series State of Siege, where he'll be seen playing a captain's role. So let's hear from him about the same.
Before we get started, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon for further updates.
Tell us about the series.
Yeah. So, as we all know, State of Siege is coming out on the 20th of this month. It's based on the 26/11 Mumbai attacks. Very unfortunate series of events that had happened over 4 days. It's not fiction, it's all real, and that's the best part because there has been content made around it, which is usually Taj Hotel centric, but this one covers all the 4 locations. How these boys, these young teenagers who were trained in Pakistan, how were they brainwashed, what was their mentality, their teachers, all of that has been shown. So I'm hoping that it's going to be a viewer's or an audience's delight. I am very keen on watching it myself. I've not seen the whole show, so yeah, really excited.
What's the USP of this show, since a bunch of shows have been made on 26/11?
Yeah, so no, I am actually playing a character called Rohit Bagga, who was heading Khabat House, who was heading the operation within Khabat House, where the Jews were, they were trapped. There was a Jew family. So yeah, I take care of that and we rescue that family. I mean, obviously, as you all know, that the family died, but we had to evacuate the rest of the civilians living in the building. So that's what we did. That's what I am part of. I mean, it's a huge star cast, big list of actors, fantastic actors who is playing their part. So there is no as such central characters. I think everyone's central in this show.
Playing a role of an army captain must have been challenging, since it has a different body language, sense of discipline and more. Tell us about it.
It was and it wasn't. Why I say that is because it's something when you're passionate about something that you've always longed to do. Before I became an actor, actually, I always used to find the army people and people in the defense forces really handsome because of their uniforms, because of their body language, their stance, and just the way they would say their dialogues. So it's something that I was always itching to do. And when I got this phone call, from the production house, I literally just pounced on it. I said, I'd love to, just tell me what are the dates, what is the location, I'll be there. So that way, what I would say, when you find an interest in something, with something that you're really passionate about, then it doesn't seem like hard work. You just go with the flow and enjoy the process. That's what I did. There was Captain Sandeep Sain, Colonel Sandeep Sain, I beg your pardon. He was there to train us. He was also part of the operation. So, he kind of taught us how to hold the weapon right, how to have your body language, the posture and everything. So, I'm actually very thankful to him because, small little things, details about my personal body languages have also got rectified because of posture correction and all of that. So, yeah, I think, it was not hard. It was just learning about the toughness on the schedule, the body language, the mannerisms and all of that, which is very interesting.
When you wear a uniform, it comes with a sense of responsibility and pride. How was the feeling?
So the first time I held the uniform, I was just like, yes, wow, this is actually coming true. So I wore it, and it was such a proud privilege to have worn a defense uniform, even though, we are acting and we are just, imitating the real life incident. But it just there are like emotions about self-respect, unity, pride, discipline, integrity, love for your unit, love for your fellow men, your country, and all of those things, so you just feel strong. The moment you put on that uniform, you just feel like responsible. So yeah.
Did you meet anyone from the army as a part of the preparations?
Like I said, Lieutenant Colonel Sandeep Sen was there, and he was there throughout the process. He was making sure that we've all got our body language correct, and even like the small details, the way the choreography between two snipers work. If you're shooting me from that side, how long is it before I have to duck and shoot again? So small things. The producer ensured that he was there present at all times. So because we want our commandos to sit and enjoy the show and not think कि अरे यार ये क्या दिखा रहे हैं, ऐसा तो real नहीं होता है. So we've made it as real as possible.
What all challenges did you face while prepping?
Difficulties was usually, I think they were centered around the execution part, because of the choreography. Sometimes the director, and this was more artistic requirement, in the sense that the director wanted like a long shot. If he wanted like a 2-minute shot, lengthy shot, then it's the synergy, is the choreography between actors has to be correct, right? So the timing has to be correct. So that was the only part I think that was quite difficult, which required thorough practice, and you just have to keep doing it over and over again. And action, I think this was the first action stint that I did. So I really enjoyed it. Now after doing this, after attempting something like this, I'd really want to venture into action. Because like explosions and war and saving people and people dying and all of that, it just takes it a notch higher, when you're doing things larger than life. So yeah, it's not something that you get to witness every day, and I've only done daily soaps, which is usually bedroom and living room drama. So for me, it was kind of a big deal.
If you get a chance to change 3 things in the society, what will it be?
3 things if I had to change in the society. First one would be procrastination. We take our work for granted, and it's easier to point out fingers that you are not doing your work right. And I think if we become true to our own work rather than pointing fingers, we can really bring in some quantity and quality changes in the society, qualitative and quantitative changes in the society. Second would be, I think if we get enough women to work, and I don't mean the city women, I mean women from smaller towns and rural areas, not just urban, not the metros I'm talking about. If we start to understand, the parents need to understand, and the family that the girl gets married to, they also start to understand, and the husband starts to understand that it is a waste of talent, because I think women are immensely creative and amazing multitaskers, much better than men. And if they can, if they start pushing them to go out and work, I think it'll really take our country somewhere else. Third change in the society would, I'd probably make it more pollution free, because the air that we breathe in, I don't know, 50 years from now, where will India be? It's crazy when you monitor these weather apps. You go and see the air quality here versus air quality in London or any of the European countries or something. We're living in a very poisonous state, and but who else will change it? We together can bring in a change by taking the right steps.
How was your experience with the co-stars?
To be honest, we didn't have that many scenes together. I don't think I shot with Arjun at all. No, I didn't. And Arjun also, I had one scene only, but Arjun I worked with in the past also. So, I mean, you know, luckily we had a team. The director was from Hollywood and had an amazing sense of humor. So did the cameraman. They were both from Hollywood, and I hit it off with them right on day one. And the producer Abhimanyu, he's a fantastic guy as well. So, you know, there was a very positive energy on the set because we were all striving to give our best and to get the best output by the end of the day. So, you know, there were jokes and there were all of that, but everyone was really focused and adhering to strict time. So everyone was really focused and adhering to strict timelines because that's the only way to complete this project.
What was the Biancas' reaction to the series?
Yeah, she's been happy right from day one, and it has been an experience for her also, like a passive experience, because I would come home and I'd share details that this is what I did today, and you know, she's also not done anything to do with action in the past, so it's always nice when when you learn from your partner, because I've learned so many things from her in the past when she's worked with great directors. And so this was, you know, one time when I could share my insights with her, and it was good fun.
Lastly, message to the viewers.
So yeah, it is as it is. We are affected. You know, globally, we are affected with this virus, Corona, which is not good. But I think we'll soon find a resolution to it. All the more reason for you to stay indoors and watch the show. I mean, it is not a selling point at all. But I'm just trying to make it light, and yeah, so watch the show on 20th of March. I think watch the show on 20th of March. I guarantee you will not be disappointed. In fact, you know, it'll be a learning experience for each one of us, because there are so many things, small details that we missed out on through the news when this attack had happened. So yeah, learn as you watch.
Hey guys, check out our revamped website at www.indiaforums.com to get your daily dose of entertainment.
Hi, this is Vivek Dahiya and you're watching me on India Forums.
We hope that you guys enjoyed this chat with Vivek. If you did, do comment and tell us. Also, don't forget to subscribe to India Forums, addiction at its best. Ashima Chavda, camera person Venkatesh, India Forums, Mumbai.